Welcome to 1,000 Ways to Heal. I'd like to invite you onto the land with me this week where I continue to share my personal journey of healing, inspired by my diverse heritage, aiming to encourage and support your healing journey to wellness and unity. The way I was raised to be a man has fundamental flaws. I was taught by the "are you hurt or are you injured?" or the "I'll give you something to cry about" generation. Be tough, be the rock for others, and show no emotion unless it's anger, because anger is power and protection. From a young age, I was sensitive to the world around me. I felt strong feelings and had empathy for everything. These qualities in me were never encouraged and led me to shifting my personality to something more acceptable to my family and my peers to better fit in. It wasn't until I entered my second addiction treatment center that I learned about the benefits of having the courage to be vulnerable in front of others. The more I shared from this space of vulnerability, the more others felt safe to open up too. This led me to beginning to break down my former beliefs about hiding my emotions and feelings and rebuilding who I was in this life. In the past, when I was confronted with a scenario that was uncomfortable to me, I would walk through the fear to complete the task. When asked how I felt while completing the task, my hardened ego would reply with something humorous to deflect, or I would just outright lie and say, "Oh, it was easy. I didn't feel a thing." I used to look at that as a real strength. Now the authentic version of me sees that there's a missed opportunity for growth. My question to you is, what would happen if a person perceived to be confident was to share in a vulnerable way after completing a task that was uncomfortable to them? Would it take some of the fear away the next time they were presented with a similar task? Would it provide a safer space for someone else to help them push through the next time they were presented with an uncomfortable task? Would that person be perceived as more or less confident after showing this vulnerability? I believe it is our ability to be vulnerable that shows our strength. You can't be courageous without being vulnerable. Our vulnerability provides others with a safe space to open up and share, offering space for all to heal and grow. Having the courage to be vulnerable, you will be amazed at the reaction you get from others. Remember, we heal when we walk together. I'm Ryan Deneault.